When it comes to the market specifically, Florida, to answer your question, I always say that during the holidays, like nobody wants to sell a home during the holidays unless they have to, because one, they may not be at home for Thanksgiving. They're going to be packing for Thanksgiving, or they're moving somewhere else, or they're getting a divorce, or they're downsizing, and because they can't afford the payment any longer, and they have to be out. And for Christmas, all they're going to do is unpacking their boxes that they moved. So if those are the situations, I always say in the winter months, you have must sellers. Like they must sell. You don't have anybody that sellers in the summer, there's a lot of them. They're like, I just want to test the market out. Let's just see what happens. Like, I mean, it's the summer. Everybody buys homes in the summer. I get my price. I'm going to sell it, right? Nobody says, I'm just going to see what happens if I put my home on 1 week before Thanksgiving to see if I can be out of here before the new year. Nobody says that because it's a very hard time to sell. But the sellers in the market, I say, are more serious than the sellers in the summer. And the buyers in the market during the winter are more serious than the buyers in the market in the summer. Many buyers also go window shopping. They're like, oh, it's the summer. Let's have a little fun. Let's just look at some houses. Nobody does that for fun during the holidays. So they're serious. And I actually find that the deals stay together more in the winter because people are not so like, nah, I don't know. I thought I wanted to sell it, but I don't want to sell anymore. So the deals stick because you have serious people.
Agreed. I think that the summer of 2020 has also been pushed because we couldn't start in, May, June, July. We couldn't start in May because everybody was still in lockdown. It was definitely here in LA. So I am now, I think it got really hot in like July, and August was crazy, and September is still nuts. And so I think that summer peak that we usually see will probably end maybe in late October, versus when it usually ends like in September or August, because a lot of people want to move schools and you don't want to move your kids in the middle of a school year. But right now everybody's on Zoom anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you move schools right now. And if you keep keeping your kid at the same school, right? It's pretty easy to go on Zoom, no big deal, or same district. So we'll see. I think that, I think Shannon's right. I think the deals do stick together. I think that for me, I don't see really an end in sight as far as mortgage applications, because everybody wants to get pre-approved and everybody wants to refinance right now.
Next one is October 15th. It's always the third Thursday of the month. Love to see you again. Yeah, if anyone has any additional questions, please let us know. And I'd love to hear if anybody wants to share one thing you learned in this presentation today.